Hey everyone, welcome to Meet the Experts. I'm Mariella Pepin, I'm your host, and today our guest is...
I'm Ashley Powers, and I am the Director of Aesthetic Development at Spa Derma and the Collective.
Okay, so something that we see online all the time is skincare refrigerators. It's become like this huge branding tool. I feel like it's honestly more so marketing, which is my realm, versus something that is actually good for your skincare products. Can you weigh in on that?
Yeah, so skin fridges are fun. They're cute. They're meant to sit like on your counter. They come in fun little colors, right? I agree. I do think they are more of a marketing ploy or a marketing gimmick, if you will. But there are some products that could benefit from being a little bit on the colder side. Like your sunscreens don't need to go in a fridge. Some of your serums, though, you do want to keep out of direct sunlight. You want to make sure they're not sitting where the sun's going to hit them and potentially cause oxidation to happen faster. But really what it comes down to is you put the stuff in the fridge that you want it to feel cold on your skin. Like it's more of a sensory experience as opposed to a necessity.
Okay.
Like it's not going to necessarily prolong the ingredient or the molecule. My best piece of advice though is check the label. If it says do not refrigerate, keep out of direct sun, do whatever, just follow the rules. These were formulated by scientists, by brilliant human beings. Like they are put in those bottles for a specific reason.
Good to know because I'm someone who doesn't necessarily read my skincare labels, so that's something I've got to keep in mind. I will say I do like the point about it being more of a sensory experience because I do like putting like my gel under eye patches in the fridge.
Love that.
Or like a roller. I have some of those in the fridge.
Yeah, and those are really great examples of what can go in the fridge, right? Like those definitely those little eye patches that are disposable that really are just that meant to like hydrate, to depuff. Those frozen or nice and chilly. Oh my God. So lovely. They definitely take that puff down. The rollers, the jade rollers, all of that, absolutely same thing.
Okay, so I was just going to ask you, is it science or snake oil that a colder product really is going to depuff you faster?
Yeah, I mean, think about when you get swollen, you get like you hurt yourself, you injure yourself, and things start to swell right away. It's the first thing you do. Put ice on it.
Okay, cold
right? You
compress,
calm
ice
down.
pack.
Exactly. The cold compress absolutely reduces swelling. Is it a long-term effect? No. Of course not. The minute you start doing anything that's going to add more inflammation to your skin, it's going to puff you up again.
Okay,
So,
good to know.
but
Perfect.
yeah, for like quick like photo shoots or if you're going to a wedding or a party and you just want to look perfect, yeah, go for it.
Interesting. So is there anything that can be done to kind of prolong that effect in terms of like skincare products or tools?
Sure. I mean, the services are going to be what's going to prolong the effects. It's not working on a superficial level. It's working a little bit deeper in the skin to actually change the way the cells are communicating with each other, right? Anything that you put on topically that is just an instant cooling effect is exactly that. It's instant, and then it resolves.
Okay.
But like our growth factors, our peptides, our really, really scientifically, clinically backed skincare products are what's going to penetrate into the skin and really change the way the skin is behaving to kind of create this balance. And that's what's going to give you long-term result.
So on the topic of cooling, what about using cooling treatments or cooling tools, what have you, after like a laser treatment, for example?
Yeah, so after something like our Moxies or our Clear and Brilliance, we kind of want the skin to calm down and remove the heat on its own. We don't really want to speed that up because that heat's in there to create that inflammatory response to give you that long-term result. So cooling it down too fast after treatment is actually
Counterintuitive.
kind of, it's
Interesting.
interrupting the process, right?
Okay.
Like we want that thing to happen, so stop it, right? Stop cooling it down too fast. But like after like lasers, like laser hair reduction, right? It's really nice to put a nice cooling treatment right on top, like an aloe or our laser enzyme gel by Ulta. Those are really great products to just kind of cool that skin down to kind of relieve some of that initial heat and that itching. But even like after like some sort like or gentle chemical peels that are a little bit more superficial, so more on the surface of the skin. In our AC and E facial, we have that alginate mask that goes on.
I love that facial.
It's so wonderful. But that alginate mask goes on to really drop the temperature of the skin and cool it.
Okay.
And then like to keep going down that route with masks, like the SkinCeuticals Biocellulose mask has been
After microneedling?
amazing after microneedling. It's been proven to drop the temperature of your skin, to cool it down faster so you are more comfortable.
Can that go in the fridge?
Absolutely.
Okay, I bet that feels so nice.
Yeah, the SkinCeuticals Biocellulose, amazing. The Skin Pen sheet mask as well. Also really lovely in the fridge. Any of those sheet masks are great in the fridge.
Okay. So the rule of thumb is if it's a more gentle treatment or something that's not meant to cause that reaction, then it's okay to cool it. But if you're doing a treatment that's a little bit more intense, something that is meant to cause that inflammatory response, you don't want to counteract that response.
You
Okay.
got it.
Very cool.
Cool.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for being our very first expert on Meet the Experts.
You're welcome.
Thank you for sharing
Thank
all
you.
of your knowledge and expertise. Before I let you go, we're going to be asking all of our experts to leave our audience with one piece of advice. What would yours be?
Yeah, I think if you're a client of mine, you have heard me say this many, many times, but when you're getting a peel or anything that's going to cause any sort of visible peeling on your skin, don't pick, don't pull, don't tug, don't tear. Just leave it alone and let your skin heal.
Amazing. I love that. Thank you so much,
You're
Ashley.
welcome. Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in to Meet the Experts. We'll see you next time. Don't forget to follow us, subscribe for more, and let us know in the comments what you want to hear us talk about next. Bye.